Bitch, I just got locked out. I just got the fuck locked out the crib. I took Samaj down to the school bus and I got locked out just now. And I got something to say. Okay? Women, ladies, girls, I know it feel good when you get out on your own and get your apartment. But stop moving these homeless ass men in your apartment, in your condos, in your homes, okay? Stop moving these homeless ass men in your house. I know it feels good to start over, be in your own space, but I'm telling you this because my friend just made the mistake. She got her apartment. I guess she went to the tent community. The people who live under the bridge, whatever the fuck. She found the cutest homeless man she could, brought him home around her children. He then stole all her son's shit and sold it, living in the laundry room. He won't get out because he been there past 30 days. So the court is telling her that she has to pay money to evict him. Ladies, you not that desperate for no man to go get a homeless man and move him in your house around your kids. If he's there 30 days or more, he lives there. If he gets mail there, he has established residency. Advice, free 99. Anyway, hi, my name is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. If y'all haven't subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe and turn y'all post notifications on. Child, I got locked out of my crib today, just now. How I got back in my crib was this man, he was delivering newspapers and he showed me how to get in my house. He was delivering the newspaper downstairs, and at first he was sitting in the delivery truck. He was just sitting there, and then when I walked up and went in, he was walking behind me, and my key fob didn't work. So he told me how to get in without the key fob. So hi, my name is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. I am an empath, and we're gonna talk about today. Do narcissists really love you? Damn, I didn't even make my bed up. We gotta make this bed up, child. We're gonna talk about today. Do the narcissists really love you? I just thank God I got back in my house because I would have had to drive all the way to the leasing office, and I really didn't want to do that this morning. So we're gonna make my bed up, and then we can have our discussion. So we're gonna talk about today. Do the rest. Child, I would have been mad as fuck if I would have had to go all the way to the leasing office and ask them how to get in the apartment. Today we're gonna talk about, do the narcissist really love you? Is the narcissist capable of loving anybody? And the narcissist doesn't love anyone. They are not capable of loving anyone. They are not capable of loving anyone. Their self, their children, their mama, nobody. If you ever was in a intimate relationship with the narcissist and you got out and you're still wondering, like, did he ever love me at any point? No. The narcissist loves drama. They love confusion. They're a demon. Anything chaotic, anything dramatic, any fights, arguments, uh, gambling, stripping, women, anything nasty, heinous. They love lying, cheating, stealing, scamming, fraud. Um, they just love drama. They love chaos. Um, they don't even love their own children. They think of their children as an extension of them. They look at their children as a way to make their image look good. It's all about image and how they look and how other people portray them. It's all about how other people, they want other people to think, oh, they're the doting father, they're a good father, da 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 da. And the whole time, they just putting on an act with their children. Um, they don't love them. They don't want to be bothered with them. And it's just all about how other people see them. When I was with my narc, a lot of drama, fights, arguments. They love to have women fight over them. They love to set you up in situations for the kill. They love to think about 6 scenarios so you can get caught up, fucked up. They love to just sort of sit back and watch it unfold. I see they're not capable of love. They're not made up that way. Something happened to them when they was like a child. Like they may have been abandoned. They may have been molested. Whatever happened to them at the young age when they were a child, right then and there, something happened, and it made their heart cold. It made their heart stop bleeding for people. If it's an abandonment issue, the mama may abandon them, start running the street, start. Um, a lot of narcissists wasn't even raised by their mother. A lot of narcissistic men, warlocks, was actually like raised by their grandmother. So that's an abandonment issue right there. A lot of narcissists were fatherless. The father wasn't in their life, they didn't have a father in their life, it caused abandonment issues. And right then and there, whatever age that happened, it may have happened when they was 5, 6, 7, whatever age that happened, that's when they stopped growing up. That's the age they will be for the rest of their life. If they had abandonment issues at the age of 7, somebody left them, their mama left them, for their entire life going forward, they will act like a 7-year-old. Narcissists don't love you. They're actually looking for a woman that could be a mother to them. They can replace the mother that left them. They could replace the father that left them. They just a big ass kid. They need to grow up. If you see them, they just act immature as fuck. They just act like they just act like they're 12 years old, like they're a child actually stuck in a adult body. Hold on, y'all. Somebody calling me. Okay, I had a phone call. The narcissist is not capable of any positive emotion, like how we smile, how we laugh, how we go somewhere and we be genuinely happy to be there. It's not the same for a narcissist. Narcissists study other people. Have you ever saw somebody like they always do shit on cue when everybody else do it because they don't genuinely feel emotions? Like we can genuinely feel happiness. Somebody can say something to us and we smile from ear to ear. We smile. You can tell the difference between a fake smile and a real smile because it's coming from within, shining from without. Narcissists do shit on cue. They smile because they have watched somebody else in that moment of happiness. So they do shit on cue. When everybody else in the room laugh, they laugh. It doesn't be genuine. It doesn't be authentic. They just don't know when to react and how to react. That's why they study you a lot of times. That's why they give you gifts a lot of times. Like they always, you go through the love bombing stage, and when they present something to you, they just look at how you light up, and they try to remember that so they can just like repeat that action. They feel like euphoria. It doesn't be like genuine happiness. They just like they just going through the motions. Um, they will never be satisfied. There's nothing you can ever do, ever say, ever give them. The more you love them, the more they hate you. It's like the more you love and try and give, the more they hate you. A lot of times they will be around just for your resources, just for your money, just for the people you know, the people you walk with, rub elbows for. They around you to get your resources, to meet all your connects. If you're in a career that's different from them, that's giving them a chance to learn a new skill. I see a lot of you guys are having a bad day. I hope your day gets better. I do. I hope your day gets better. But if this is not something you want to hear, maybe you shouldn't be here. Okay. Um, a lot of narcissists, they just be there enjoying the free ride. They don't, how we go through different emotions, they don't know the feeling of truly being happy. They look in the mirror and they don't like the person that they see in the mirror. That's why they become somebody else. You can take somebody that's Oh, thank you for the gifts. You can just take somebody that's around. You know how they say this person just blows with the wind. When they're over here with this group of people, they adapt to their lingo, dress like them, walk like them, talk to them. They can leave that and go to somebody else and fit right in. They don't have their own personality. They don't. They don't know how to genuinely care and be there for somebody because whatever happened to them in their childhood caused them to turn against people, to never trust people again because they don't want to get abandoned again or molested again. A lot of them was molested as children and they may have went to their mother and said, my uncle touched me, my stepdad touched me, and their mom may have said, you're lying, get out my face. She may have took the boyfriend's side opposed to listening to her child. It'd be a lot of that going on. And the mom may have been chasing out in the, just out in the world chasing men, not raising her children. A lot of the times the mom has emasculated the warlock. His whole childhood emasculated him, talked bad to him, belittled him, beat him, shit like that. So I think that's what they learn a lot of those emotions from, and they're very jealous. They're very, very jealous of women. They're so jealous of women because they just used to being in the house with their mother and their mother on the phone, gossiping, like cackling like some hens about the women they were jealous of. So they adapted a lot of those traits from their mother. They learn how to be jealous of women actually from their mother. So it's weird that you will be actually sleeping with the enemy. You will be in a relationship with the narcissist, but you will be sleeping with the fucking enemy. You feel what I'm saying? Good morning, Angie. Hey, it's a brand new day. I was being serious yesterday about the gift question. What gift question? What gift question? About the girl question? Narcissists are all about negative shit. Nothing will ever be positive. Nothing will ever. Um, and if you like positive and you just want to live a normal life, that's a threat to them. Anything that's normal, calm, cool, collective, peaceful, they don't like that shit. They want your shit to be. They love women that's always fighting, always in the street, always into it with somebody, always trying to steal somebody, man, always just in chaos and drama. That's exciting to them. When you have a structured life, that's boring to them. They just want to be surrounded by chaos and drama. Like when two women are fighting over them, that gives them a thrill. That gives them a rush. That gives them euphoria. Uh, that's what makes them feel like a fucking man. Um, a lot of them get get to the top of the top by thinking everybody is dumb, thinking everybody is stupid. They're really cutthroat. They're like the cutthroat type when it comes to their job. They'll do anything, they'll say anything, they'll step on any fucking body to get to the top. Anything angry. Have you ever noticed if you see, I was with a malignant narcissist. Those are the worst of the worst of the worst kind. The ones that beat you, the ones that's angry, that need anger management, will just fly off the handle, throw something at you, will beat your ass in a heartbeat and run from the police. A lot of these narcissistic men, malignant narcissistic men, those are the ones that's abusive, will beat your motherfucking ass, break your collarbone, your wrist, break your nose, dislocate your jaw. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They would damn near break your fucking spine. Now, a lot of women out here, they know what I'm talking about because ran, they done ran up on some of these angry ass men. See, that's an emotion that they like to display: anger, aggressiveness. The ones you'll be like, oh my God, the ones that go from 0 to 100 to 1,000 real quick. The ones where you got to walk on eggshells because you scared to death. If you say the wrong thing and piss him off, you know what's coming. Now that's an emotion they can understand. Abuse. They get very angry. Them be the ones that you have to literally go get an order of protection, a restraining order on their ass. And another thing about them malignant narcissists, they think they're above the law. They don't give a fuck about no restraining order. They don't give a fuck about no order of protection. They are above the law. They got it in their head. As long as I beat her ass and I leave before the cops come, that's what they do. Pay attention to what these men will do. They will whoop you and run out the house like they hair on fire. And by the time you call the fucking police, they is long gone. Because they're professionals. They know how to get away. You think they're gonna beat your ass and stay at the scene and get arrested? No, they're professionals at it. They know what to do. They know what to do and they know how to get away. What y'all saying? I hear women as well. I'm saying the flip side, yeah, women can be narcissists too, and they do the same thing. The women is all about fighting, taking other people men, always in some bullshit. Somebody always chasing them. Somebody always looking for them. Somebody always want to fight them. They always into it with somebody. Everywhere you take, everywhere you go, you can't take that woman nowhere because she just gotta argue, fight, and be confrontational with people. That's a woman narcissist. They always got a problem. You can't never satisfy them. You order something, they looking at the food, take it back. You bring them another plate, they looking at the food, take it back. They really don't want that shit. They just want to sit there and be the center of attention. That is a woman narcissist. When they always fighting motherfuckers out there, macing people, out there fighting, getting jumping in the cars with their friends, riding down on people, fucking with people, those are narcissists. They do the same thing, women and men. They just cause drama, 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 drama. drama. Every week they're into it with some damn body. You can't take that woman anywhere. If you even take her to CVS, she gonna be at CVS arguing and fighting with the checkout person. Yeah, it's women narcissists. This pertains to women and men. They love chaos. They love drama. They don't do anything positive. The women narcissist or the man narcissist. It's women narcissists that literally every man that they mess with, they done went to the man house and trashed their house. Robbed the man, climbed through the window, came to the house, busted the car windows out, sugar in the tank. They love to destroy your shit. They love to egg you on. It's a lot of women narcissists out here that beat their husbands. It's a thing where people don't realize that it's a lot of women narcissists out here that is the abusers too. They beat the hell out their husbands. So it's the flip side of the thing. It's the flip side. Men who beat their women and women who beat their men. They don't have any. They not capable of any positive emotion. They're not capable of love. They're only capable of anger. Anybody that needs anger management will fly off the handle and go from 0 to 1,000 and will pick up the narcissist I was with. If I be across the room and I say something, the first thing that's in his view, he will literally throw it. And if I didn't duck, my motherfucking head would have been attached to my body. Now, how many times? That's why I wear glasses right now. He decked me in my fucking eye so many times. My nerves was damaged in my eye. My nerve was beyond repair in my eye. Fuck my nerves up. So that's why I wear glasses. They will fuck you up. The more you show them love, the more they will hate your motherfucking ass. It does the opposite. Some people think that if you love this person, you can change them. No, it's the opposite when you mess with the narcissist. The more you love them, it's the more they hate your motherfucking ass. Now, now, what they're capable of, jealousy. Narcissists are capable of envy. They are capable of jealousy. They are capable of hatred. Period. They are not capable of anything positive. Hey, Scotty, I love you. Right, they love drama. Um, must be seen. Always want you to come to them. Exactly. That's the only emotions they're capable of. It could be a man and a lady in a relationship with you, in a relationship. Best believe that the man is jealous of you. He envies you. He sees how everybody gravitates towards you. He see how everybody loves to be around you. He genuinely see how everybody loves you off of GP, and they be looking like, why they always running up to Angie? Why they always bowing down to Angie? Why they always complimenting Angie? He literally sits back and watches how people are drawn to you. The narcissist I was with, say for instance, we were going on a date, and he'll call me and say, get ready, get ready, and then call me, I'm gonna come to the house to get you. This is literally a date with the narcissist. I get ready, call him to the house. He will physically walk in front of you fast as fuck. Say we're leaving at the house. We're both leaving at the room. By the time I get to the staircase, he done already been down the stairs in the car and started the car up. They're not gonna open them motherfucking doors for you. They're not gonna say, oh, baby, you look nice. If you with a man and you done put time and effort into your look, and the man look at you like you ain't shit, he's a narcissist. If the man look at you and don't say, baby, you look nice today, I like that dress, I like that lipstick, he's a narcissist. He's jealous of you. He's envious of you. Narcissistic men walk in front of women fast as fuck, like they're a pimp or something. They're not gonna hold your hand. It ain't gonna be no public display. You know, people be kissing and hugging. They don't want you to touch them. They ain't doing none of that in public. They gonna walk in front of your ass like they don't even know you, and they do it because they're listening and they're watching other people react to you. They want to see if other people looking at you. They want to see if other people are going to talk to you. They want to see if you're going to get any action. They're going to act like they don't even know you, like they ain't even with you. They do it because they want to see other people reaction to you. They really don't like your ass. They jealous and they trying to figure out what is it about her or what is it about him that everybody is gravitating towards you. It's the reason why they walk in front of your ass. It's the reason why they never compliment you. Never compliment you. They would never. You can be did everything you can think of, went through a whole glam team that day, paid for hair, paid for makeup, got a stylist for that day. They gonna walk in and not even acknowledge your motherfucking ass. That is a narcissist. They do not care. The only emotions they are used to is hatred, abuse, anger, chaos, and drama. I'm telling you. And this is the same thing for a woman narcissist. They are never satisfied. It's nothing you can do. It's nothing you can say to satisfy a woman narcissist. You're just gonna be running around like a chicken with his head cut off when it comes to a woman narcissist. A narcissist, they're gonna bitch, complain, bitch, complain. They are gonna be following up behind the man. They are gonna watch how women uh, compliment their man, watch how women watch their man. It's the same thing for a woman narcissist. They watch everything you do, everything that's being said, everything that's being done, and they just are jealous. They're just fucking jealous, and they let the jealousy take over them, and it just it just comes out negatively. They just love this. They only are capable of anything negative. No happiness, no joy. Now, if you do see them laugh, it's that they didn't watch somebody like an animal stalks its prey and they said, oh, that's my cue to laugh. They have to learn cues by watching other people. They don't generally know when to laugh, when to smile. It be awkward as fuck to them. So everything they do is phony and fraudulent as fuck. It's a learned activity. It's not genuinely, you don't, it's just like euphoria to them. It's not like, oh, I did something for such and such and he appreciated it. No, you can just, if you really want to see people's genuine reaction to something, look at the first 5 seconds of their reaction. Don't wait for the phony ass grin. Wait for, look at the first 5 seconds of the reaction. Don't let them give them time to say, and kiss their self and then tell their mind, this is what I'm supposed to do. No, look at the first, tap somebody on their shoulder and be like, hey, boo. When and then they straighten up, you'll see it. Like, oh, that bitch wasn't really happy to see me. Oh, that bitch funny. You got to look at the first 5 seconds of somebody's reaction towards you. Or if you call somebody on the phone and you can just tell if they're faking and fucking phony. A lot of people you call on the phone and they just be faking. Oh, I'm just calling to check on you, and before you look up, you done told them every motherfucking thing that's new in your life, everything that's new in your life, and you hang up and say, damn, they went from calling to check on me to me sitting up there telling all my fucking business. They knew you was gonna do that in the first place. That's why they called. And then when the phone call in, you look up and say, that person ain't told me nothing. Nothing they got going. Stop talking to people like that. You gotta stop talking to people like that. Those people are narcissists, and they just getting the scoop. They just getting the scoop. If you ever talk to somebody that on like a friend that you're not for sure that's your friend, pay attention to how you feel when you hang up the phone with them. When you hang up the phone with them, do you regret half of the shit that you just told them? Do you come to the realization, damn, I shouldn't have told them this? Damn, I talk too much. I shouldn't. That means you were talking to a narcissist. Block their ass. Stop hanging up the phone from these people and then thinking to yourself that I exposed too much, that I give them the game, and then you realize I was the one doing all the talking on the phone. They asked me so many fucking questions. I didn't get a chance to ask them one question. I left. I was better off not even having this phone conversation. That's a narcissist. Then when they get the scoop from you, they're all my sister on the other line. All my sister calling me. I'm gonna call you back. They come with the same lame brain ass excuse, and you'll have to think to yourself, why every time I call you, your sister's calling you every single time? A lot of times these motherfuckers be snakes. A lot of times you'll call them and they'll be like, hello, hello, hello. All that hello shit is them calling somebody on a three-way. That's what that hello shit, and they act like they can't hear you, and they be like, hold on, that's that's some police ass shit. That's 12 right there. Channel they channel 15 news reporting live on your motherfucking phone call. Not only that, they gonna hear it, they want their sister to chime in and get the scoop too. Girl, look, when I call you, pick up the phone. They gonna be Angie on the other line, so you can be hearing this shit too. I want you to hear this shit for yourself. People still do that three-way fuckery shit because that's what narcissists do. They want somebody else to hear that shit too. So because they can't listen and hear every exact thing, so they put somebody on three-way. So whatever they left out, whatever they didn't pick up, somebody else gonna pick up. See what I'm saying? They can't get all the details. Then when you hang up, they still on the fucking phone. Girl, did you hear? And I ain't hear that. I'm glad I did hear you on the phone. Them motherfuckers be narcissists. All that when they call you and you be like, hello, hello, they be like, hold on, wait a minute. They call the motherfucker on three-way. For real, stop talking to their ass. I had a friend like that. Every time I called them, they tell me, hello, 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 hold on. And then they'd be like, yeah, what's up? And then I'd be like, I was just calling you to ask you a question. Da 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 da. Then they'd be like, go ahead, ask me. Then after you tell them all your business, he'll be like, my sister on the other line. Stop talking to these people that really don't want to fucking talk to you. They happy to know that you're having a problem. They're happy to know that you hit a roadblock. They're happy to know that you having a hardship right then and there. They're happy that you need them, and they got a chance to steer your motherfucking ass the wrong way. They got a chance to give you all the wrong advice, to send your ass off. Hey, Dex, they got a chance to send your motherfucking ass off because they figure that you a lucky person, that you got it too easy. You always had it too easy, and this the time to fuck your shit up. Oh, she need me now. Instead of them saying she need me, she generally need my help. This the time that they finna give you some bad advice to fuck your shit up. So stop listening to them. Figure it out on your own. And when you come up with your plan, don't tell they motherfucking ass. But best believe they gonna call you. They go get impatient and call you and be like, girl, did you figure it out? Whatever happened with that? I remember you was telling me that you couldn't get up and out and through this. What was the result of that? I don't remember you telling me the solution to your problem. Stop telling motherfuckers the solution to your problem. Because all they gonna do is call around and tell your business or act like they came up with it. Act like they figured it out. Now, all Angie had after you tell them the solution to your problem, they gonna call the sister back. That's all Angie had to do in the first place with her dumb ass. It took her all the time to figure out all she had to do was do A, B, and C. They knew all you had to do was A, B, and C in the first place. But you think they was gonna give you the game? That's why they say the game is to be stole, not told. You gotta steal the game. If you got to steal the game, why is you sitting up politicking to somebody about your motherfucking business? You giving them the blueprint. That's why I ain't telling them motherfucker Nathan, leave they ass in the dark, whatever narrative and rumor they want to come up and spread about me. I don't got time to prove nobody wrong, bro. I don't got time. Say what you want to say about me. Say, for instance, you'll be like, man, how do I dig myself out this motherfucking ditch? You figure out how to dig yourself out the ditch and say, man, it was easy. All I had to do was A, B, and C. They gonna call around and say, her dumb ass, she didn't know she had that solution to the problem. They don't want you to get ahead. They don't give a fuck about you digging yourself out that ditch. They glad that you in that motherfucker and hoping and wishing and praying that it take you years to dig yourself out that rut because they think that's gonna give them a chance and give them an advance on a motherfucking race. They want a head start. If you tell them any motherfucking thing, you probably feel their ass smiling through the phone. Good. That bitch always got her way. She got it too easy. She lucky. They chop it up as you being lucky. You don't be no motherfucking luck. But they will say it's luck. She got it too easy anyway. I'm glad that bitch get to experience some of the real life and what I experienced. And this is real life. She ain't used to no real life. So why should I help her? They think about it like that. And you think they ain't experienced nothing that you experience? They have experienced life just how you experienced it. They figured that if they had to figure it out and nobody gave them the answer and you called them with that same problem, they figure that you supposed to figure it out on your motherfucking own, bitch. I'm so sorry you're going through this. I hope you figure it out. Call me when you do figure it out. But I got to put this pamper on my plant. My plant. I overwatered my plant. They'll come up with some dumb ass shit. I got to, girl, I'll call you back. I got to count these Pringles that I just got. I think the last can of Pringles I had at 108. I'm finna see if they put 108. They'll come up with the dumbest shit and you'll be like, what? All right, call me back. Block they motherfucking ass. I don't even want your dumb ass to call me back. I don't even want your dumb ass to call me back. Period. Straight up. What y'all saying? Good morning. sit in the back of the class. How are you today? I'm good. What y'all saying? They, people like that, they are narcissists too. When you accomplish something and you're supposed to have friends, they not happy for you. They not happy for you. Um, they don't want you to hit certain milestones. You would look at when you hit certain pinnacles in your life, people automatically distance their self from you. Let me tell you this story. I had a friend the whole while she had been my friend. She had been my friend for years when I stayed at the house. I met her when I stayed at the house with the narc. She stayed next door with her kids. And when I left the narc, I had went over her house. I said, man, I'm sitting in the park. I took my J to school. I'm trying to figure out a plan where I'm finna go. She said, Angie, you can get your baby and you can come over here and spend the night until you find somewhere to go. She had been my friend. I think we had been friends close to 10 years. One to say close to 10 years. And she said, Angie, you don't have to sit in the park. If you don't have nowhere to go, you can come spend the night over my house until you find somewhere to go. Now listen, she had went through the same thing I had went through. She had but she had got evicted. Her and her landlord got into it. The mama died, who owned the building. The son took over the building where she lived at, and he was evicting her. So he actually evicted her, threw all her shit out. So she had went to the shelter too. So she had went through the same hardship I went through. So when I got my son that day and I was calling her and I was like, I'm sitting in the park, I don't know what to do. I don't have nowhere to go. She said, go get your son. When you go get your son, I'm going to text you my address. Y'all just go ahead, come over here. So once Samaje got ready to go get out of school, I had text her. So I had went on and went over her house. But when I got over her house, she said, Angie, I want you to watch this movie. She said, every time I see this movie, the lady in the movie, Angie, remind me of you. Like you are her and she is you. Now, I don't remember the name of the movie, but it was a movie where it was a lady and nobody liked her. She had a light, and the movie it had like maids in there, and the maid had actually like defecated and put it in a pie and had gave it to somebody. They were doing a lot of grimy shit in this movie. It was like a group of maids. One of the maids had stole some jewelry and shit and pawned it and sent her son to college. It was like a I don't know what kind of movie it was, but it was a lady in there. She was real like she did remind me of myself when I watched this movie with my friend. And the whole point of I think her showing me the movie, I think she fully understood me, and I looked at her at a different light because the lady in the movie, the lady did have a light. She was real sweet. She was sweet, and generally people on her block in her neighborhood didn't like her. She could never have a baby. She kept having miscarriages and burying the babies in the fucking backyard. The lady couldn't cook. So this particular maid used to cook for her husband and started teaching the lady how to cook. And anyway, when I looked at the movie and my friend was like, "You remind me of this lady," I knew right then and there that she wasn't really my friend. She wanted me to see what my life is and really gonna be like for the rest of my life. She showed me that she knew who I am. I really didn't know who I was at that time, but she just showed me. Anyway, the night I was over her house or whatever, I couldn't sleep. So I stayed up calling around looking for shelters, looking for shelters, looking for shelters. Bam, I finally found a shelter that accepted me and told me to come there the next day. So, because I didn't want to lay up in her house, I didn't want to stay there. She had a lot of kids or whatever. I didn't feel comfortable, even though her kids knew me and they loved me, but I just felt like it was too much with my child, to be there. So while I was staying in the shelter for the whole 18 months, no matter what time of the day, I would call this friend. She would pick up the phone, and I used to just be crying, like, "I want to get out of here, yo. I want to get out of here." And she'd be like, "I'm so sorry you're going through that. I'm so sorry you're going through that, but Angie, I'm going to call you back." It was always, she'll listen to me. I can call her at 2 in the morning, crying. She'll listen for a sec, then she'll be like, "Girl, I got to do this. Girl, I'm going to call you back, da 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 da." So last year, we talked for the whole entire 18 months. I cried to her for the whole entire 18 months. Even when I was in the shelter and when I went to the clothing room, like when they used to invite me down to the clothing room, I used to be like, "Girl, I'm finna bring you and your kids some clothes. Girl, they don't care what we snatch." So I used to pack shit up for her, drive all the way to her house and drop the shit off, even when I was in the shelter, because I felt like I was indebted to her because she was there for me because when I didn't have anywhere to go. I stayed one night at her crib. That was it. And I still did shit for her the whole entire 18 months that I was there. Christmas presents, I used to have shit that I knew Samaje wasn't going to play with. I used to go and drop every one of her kids Christmas presents off, coats, boots, all type of shit. When I finally called her, it was like, "Girl, I got out of there, girl. Come look at my own crib. Come look at my crib. I want you to come by and see the house." I never heard from her again. She stopped calling me. She literally stopped calling me. She literally stopped talking to me. I think by her meeting me and I was at up with the narcissist, had that pretty ass, nice ass crib, had them cars. I feel like she didn't like me then. Then when I went to the shelter, I felt like she was probably like, "Good bitch, you get to experience some of what I went through." And then I think when I moved here, I think she felt like I went through the same shit Angie went through, and you mean to tell me I got this and this bitch got this? I don't want to talk to you because there's no other explanation from that would explain that. How could you talk to me the whole 18 months, let me cry on the phone, and you act like you care, and then I say, "Bitch, I moved to the suburbs, I got my own shit," and you just never talk to me again. You stop talking to me. Like, what the fuck was that about? Like, you just totally blank, stop talking to me. Like, that shit is fucking weird, bro. People love to see you in misery. People love to see you in pain. They love to see you down and out. That's why she was answering the phone 2, 3 in the morning when I was crying, weeping, sobbing, and just always, always was there for it. Me, on the other hand, if I had a friend, and I know just like I just experienced going through the DV shelter, there's no way in the fuck, if you my friend, I can't give you no resources. There's no way in the fuck I didn't learn nothing from my whole experience. Didn't make no relationships with nobody. Don't got nobody to call for you to call. You say I need this, I'll be like, girl, here. They go about 4 or 5 resources. There's no way people don't want to help you. They're not gonna help you. They glad that you experiencing that shit and going through that shit. They want a front row seat to watch your motherfucking ass struggle. Anybody that's capable of helping you and they don't help you, they don't like you. And that's why I learned through a lot of my mistakes that people want to get the fucking popcorn and sit in the front row on the sidelines to watch you struggle. They get enjoyment out of seeing your motherfucking ass go through a hardship in your life. Because there's no way that I could meet somebody and they can be like, I'm over here. I don't know what to do. They not helping me. I'll be like, girl, call this organization. Call and tell them I sent. It's no way I could. It's no way. And I'm supposed to be their friend. I can meet a motherfucking stranger and they'd be like, do you know anybody? And I'd be like, girl, yeah, I know anybody. Yeah. She wasn't really my friend. She was getting enjoyment, energy, energy. She was getting energy from that. Even though she probably was motherfucking miserable in her own life. Just somebody that she thought had it all at one particular point in time in their life had a downfall. Now they need me. This person need me. When she was on her up and up, but look, I was your friend when I not even had no business being your motherfucking friend. That's why you be careful who you be friend, because people be snakes in the motherfucking grass. Soon as I said, girl, I live in the suburbs, come see my crib. The bitch said what she was gonna say. Yeah, I'm gonna come. Yeah. I never heard from that bitch again. But every day I was in there, for the whole entire 18 months, I was in a DV show, so I called shit. I'm talking about Johnny on the spot. Johnny on the spot. Listening to me cry, listening to me sob, listening to me weeping. She was there for it. See how people will exit out your motherfucking life. They'll be there for your disappointments, your hardships, your problems, your downfall. When you pick yourself up and dust yourself off, they will scatter. They will fucking exit their self out. I'm glad your motherfucking ass stopped talking to me. So your hating, jealous, envy ass wouldn't have walked your ass up in my house and bought them spirits. Watch who you bring in your motherfucking house too. Because when they come, they bringing something. And they gonna drop that package off. They gonna drop that evil shit off at your crib. Just like these evil, weird motherfuckers in here. They the most evil, weird. They didn't already display to me how weird they is. You ain't gotta worry about it. You see how I talked to that lady on the phone yesterday? She is a narcissist. The lady, go back and watch that video when I was doing that interview on the phone. She is a narcissistic bitch too. She another one that want me to be lost, that want me to be on the phone crying. Somebody, oh, I can't deal with somebody. Oh, I don't like what he do. Oh, this pisses me off. I can't get with the gist. And why does he do that? You see that I was calm, cool, and collective, giving that bitch the answer, question, and that bitch kept hanging up. You see how that bitch just kept hanging up? Go back and watch the video. That bitch click, because she couldn't believe I'm talking to somebody that got it all together. Her son is not driving her up a motherfucking wall. She understanding. Not only do she understand it, she got it down pat. She got the resources under her belt to help other motherfuckers. Am I gonna help their ass? Hell no, I ain't gonna help that bitch. Cause she gonna take my resources and I ain't even gonna get recognized for them. I ain't even gonna get thank you for it. She could have knocked that whole interview out right then and there, but you see how she was playing games, steady hanging up, and I just kept saying, baby girl, let's take care of this so I can go ahead and get my money, bro. I got shit to do. I want about it. She, I have to actually break it up in 2 to 3 parts. Why you gotta break it up? You made it where you have to break it up by steady hanging up, and we got to backtrack, pick up, see what questions that you already asked me. Bro, listen, she a narcissistic ass bitch that I was talking to, the lady who was doing the interview. Then she talking about some, can we do it on Zoom meeting? Bro, why we just can't do it over the phone where you steady asking me the questions and I'm answering the questions so I can just go ahead and get my money? Why? I don't want to look at you. I don't want to look at you. I don't have to look at you. That wasn't the criteria that I signed up for, looking at you, because I figured that if we on the Zoom meeting, you can record me. I ain't signed up to be recorded. I signed up to answer this questionnaire and get my bread, bro. You doing a little bit too much. She doing too much, bro. What the fuck you want to see me for when we can stay on the phone and you could read off the questions and answer them? I told you the first interview went left because they shared their screen with me on Zoom, and then she let me read 30 questions and answering them. Then get to the last of the Mohicans and say, man, listen, read the questions to yourself. So I said, you know what, bitch? How about I don't want to do it with you, period. That was the second lady they sent me. I reached out to the supervisor. Hey, the first questionnaire went left. She had a problem with me reading the questions out loud when we was always to the end. Yesterday was the second lady. Now she talking about let's do it over Zoom. Now I gotta break it up in 2, 3 parts. You had to break it up. You gotta break it up in 2, 3 parts because you steady hanging up on a player. When you just could just execute this whole play and stop playing. Oh, why we gotta do this multiple times? But you mad because I got it all together. You mad because I'm about to get a high score on this quiz. You mad because I'm about to thank you for the gifts. You mad because I'm about to, I got it. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want to do a Zoom meeting with you. I don't want to look at your funky ass. Bitch, ask me the questions so I can answer them and so I can get my money. I'm steady saying I need my money, run me my bread. I don't want to do this extra shit. I don't want to do this extra shit, lady. I understand. You're absolutely right. If I'm so right, bro, why we just can't? If y'all was there, you know what I'm saying? That shit is weird to me. They do it because they be narcissists and they want to pick your brain. They want to study you. A narcissist always want to study a smart, normal person that got a lot of their shit together. I might not have it all together. I ain't gonna lie and say I got it all together. But see, that's how a narcissist learns to be somewhat normal. That's why she needs to be on a Zoom meeting with me, because she needs to learn my mannerisms. Not only hear what I say, but she want to see how I'm saying it so she can learn it and be out here in this world, quote unquote, being normal too. It's not only satisfactory that I'm saying the correct answers. She want to see how I'm saying it. They learn. And by me sitting there talking about my son, it's just, I'm just glowing. She want to see that because she want to learn them cues, because she's a narcissistic bitch. And that's how they really learn how to fake and phony and be fraudulent, by learning other people cues. They don't know nothing but negativity. They used to talking to people being negative. She damn near wanted me to curse her ass out because she was poking the bear. Anybody else she probably would have been talking to, and she hung up in their phone in their face 3 times, they would have cursed her motherfucking ass out. She was waiting on me to curse her ass out. That's why she studied click, click, click. And then when I bugged up, I would have crashed out. She would have told the supervisor, Angela is a difficult person. I made the mistake of hanging up on her 3 times, and she cursed me out. I don't think she's mentally stable, but she would have just said some. She came out of left field with some shit. But by me kept cool on her ass, that fucked her ass up in the head. So she hung up on me 3 times, and the final strike was, she said, we're gonna finish this another time. She wanted me to fucking crash out on her ass, and she mad that I didn't crash out on her ass, because it's all about my bag. It's all about me getting my money. And you being a narcissistic bitch, I'm not finna let you get in the way of my bag, bitch. You playing a role, because I know you got a mask on, bitch. I can play the role too, bitch. That's why I kept calling back, like, girl, I know you ain't hang up on me, but I was mad. I was heated because I studied psychology. I know that bitch was doing that on purpose. I know she was doing it on purpose. She was going to manipulate the supervisor and tell the supervisor, I just made the simple mistake of hanging up on Angela, and she cursed me out. I don't think we should give her the payment. I don't think we should reimburse her. I don't think she deserves the money. If she's not patient with me, imagine what type of maniac she's with her child. You see how you gotta be different. You gotta be vigilant. You gotta recognize. You gotta have pattern recognition. Cause me cursing that bitch out for hanging up on me multiple times would have turned things into Angela is an unstable person. If she's not patient with me and I hung up on her 3 times, imagine what type of raging maniac she's with her child. See how she could have flipped the script? When I'm steady saying I'm only enduring this, but it seems like y'all want me to kiss y'all ass, and then you doing 10 questions and saying you got 30, you could have knocked the whole, you could have not, we could have knocked it out the park right now. She want to be sorry for me because I have a child with autism, but really I feel sorry for you because you're a narcissistic bitch and you got to play mind games with people every day, all day, every day. You don't even love yourself because you steady trying to trick people out they spot. Bitch, you not finna trick me out my spot. I'm a threat to you. It's like I'm a threat to her. And she said he's saying, I appreciate it if you do give me those resources. I need those resources. Where I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. Uh, they Samaj went on a trip today, so I'm hoping and wishing and praying they come back before. I hope everything spanned out today. I get everything done today. It's a lot of shit going on. It's a lot of shit going on right now, but I feel like that as long as I be calm, cool, and collective, I feel like I can do it. I'm from Chicago, but I don't live in Chicago no more. I'm kind of glad I don't live in Chicago because they say they ain't got no power. They say all they lights and shit out. They say they don't got no lights and stuff um, in Chicago, and they say their power gonna be out until Sunday. These people be wounded out here, and there's no way that that wound will ever heal for them. Um, I hope a lot of people realize that no matter what you do, there's a lot of people in this world that will never heal. They're just wounded like a wounded little bird. They wings never gonna fucking heal. And the more that you think you can apply pressure, take their ass to the veterinarian, patch them up, bring them home, and show them love. It's just gonna be a gaping fucking wound, a open sore scab, and they're gonna keep picking and ripping that scab off, and they're gonna blame you. They don't want to be loved. They hate love. That person died off a long time ago. So I don't feel like reading all these. Trying to stay strong and pray every day for good in my life and goodness for the world. Um, it's always gonna be stuff going on in this world. The best thing for us to do um, is just to be aware. To be aware is to be alive. Um, you just made me think about when I was with the narcissist, and his mom used to always be like, "I'm gonna pray for you, Angie." Bitch, don't pray for me. Can't no demon, can't no devil pray for me. Bitch, you a demon. Bitch, you a devil. You just like your son. He got it from y'all, for you. Just be, you know God loves you. You know Jesus loves you, and just as much as God and Jesus love you, the devil love your motherfucking ass too. You favored by God. You are favored by the devil too. That's why he will come to your ass in different forms, different times in your life. He don't want you to know that he exists. That will be the greatest trick of them all, is for you to invite the devil or a demon in your motherfucking house in your life. God loves you and the devil loves your ass too. So just as much as God wants you to run towards him and for you to be do what Jesus do, the devil wants your ass to your favor by both. That's why you gotta pick a side. That's why I used to cringe when she's like, I'm praying for you, bitch. Yeah, you praying that I turn hateful, spiteful, a miserable, bitter bitch, jealous bitch like you. You praying that I just say, you can't beat them. I might as well join. That's what you praying on. That I just give up. Y'all won. What fucked up shit y'all want me to partake in today? Y'all want me out here backdooring motherfuckers too? That's what she was praying on. That I just, y'all been working on me so long. I might as well. Narcissists want you to give up. They don't want you to have a good heart. Still be like, I'm a good person. They want your ass to become just like. That's why they look at you and say, I just don't understand how we put her through all that shit and she's still capable of loving. I don't see how we put her through all that shit. Her heart is still open. We should have ruined her. It should have been over with from now. Over with. They tried to kill your ass. They wanted to keep taking and taking and taking, and for you not to understand and for you not to get it till you just said, I just can't take it anymore. Fuck it. That's what they wanted. They was coming at you from all angles, setting your ass up every day. Because they wanted you to do it your fucking self. They didn't have the guts to do it. They wanted you to do it your motherfucking self. So they would have been looking at you like, they would have gave them euphoria, the satisfaction to know I did that. I drove her to that point. That man, she just, they know who you are before you realize who you are. They knew who the fuck I was before I ever knew who the fuck I was and what I was. They were putting up obstacles so I could never. Damn, hold on, somebody calling me. Okay, my fault. The narcissist wants to eliminate. Okay, my fault. The narcissist wants to eliminate your motherfucking ass. They want you to be obsolete. They want you to be gone. And by any means necessary. I just told y'all the story of how I just took Samaje down to the school bus and got locked the fuck out the building. But remember, I told you about the email and the text I got the other day saying that our key fobs was gonna be acting crazy. Take them to the bus. Went to the side door. Key fob didn't work. Walked in the entrance door. The second door is the key fob. Key fob didn't work. But listen, as I'm walking from the bus, I see a dude in the delivery van. So I'm like, that's kind of odd. He's sitting in the driver's seat, just kicking it. So when I walk past him in the building, he get out the van and walk behind me. I'll go through the front door. He say, wait a minute, I'm gonna show you how to get in your building. He boop, 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 boop. It clicked. He said, I'm finna show you how to do it. Bam. He said, go back out there and try it. I'm gonna wait right here. I tried it and it worked. I said, thank you so much. He said, I learned that because I deliver newspapers. He had a thing of newspaper. I'm like, damn, people still read newspapers? Yeah. See, I learned something. Crack of dawn in the morning. I learned two things. to get in my motherfucking building, and that they still printing and copying and delivering motherfucking newspapers, because he had a thing of newspapers. I think he just go to where the people live on the high-rise floors, you know, rich motherfuckers. They read newspapers every day, drinking their coffee. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, they still make newspapers. I didn't know they still make motherfucking newspapers. Cause we in the social media world. We go to Google, we go to Siri, we go to Alexa for every fucking thing that we need. I love books, but I'm like, damn. Now I want to know what company you work for. Is that the motherfucking Tribune? What? It got to be a newspaper out here, because I think Tribune and all that is Chicago. But I'm going to find out what the fuck newspapers he delivering. But anyway, he said, I'm going to just take the stairs, because if the keypop fob fucked up, the elevators probably fucked up. I said, I don't mess with the elevators anyway. But let me tell you something that I know he was put in place. He was put right there for me. Because like I said, he was waiting in the delivery van. He was kicking the bubble, sitting in the driver's seat. And I looked at that like, why is he still sitting right there? And he, by him walking up behind me, it's like he knew that I wasn't going to be able to get in the building. He was sent right there to help me. Second, I guarantee you, if anybody else in my building saw me out there locked out, they wouldn't have gave a fuck. They wouldn't have showed me shit. They would have been genuinely happy to see the bitch that's always smiling with her son, never had a problem, ain't never been cussing, fussing, arguing, fighting. This bitch got a problem. Good. I guarantee you wouldn't nobody help me. I guarantee you wouldn't nobody would have showed me that little fucking trick that the delivery man showed me. They probably was looking out their window like, that bitch ain't finna get in. And they probably was like, damn, how the fuck she got? Dude helped her ass. Somebody always, narcissists hate when somebody always be there on cue to help you. That wasn't nobody but God. Because I guarantee you, if they would have saw me in the lobby sweating, panicking, crying, they would have walked right through that motherfucking door and said, you live here? I ain't never seen you. I can't let you in. I guarantee you I would have been told that 5 or 6 times. You live here? I was advised to never open the door. Yeah, they would have told me that. You live here? I was advised to never let anybody in my building. God put dude right there for a fucking reason. I'm telling you, these hating ass bitches want to let me up in this motherfucker. I would have had to leave and go to the fucking leasing office and be like, how to get in my building? Looking crazy than a bitch. I hear you. I'm listening. Beautiful. Hello. Hey. So that is all for today. I'm gonna come back because, of course, you know I gotta take some J. So I'm gonna come back and do a get ready with me video. But I hope that you guys learn something today. Narcissist is not capable of motherfucking love. They only are capable of anything negative. When you dealing with a narcissist, you enter into a war zone. You enter into a war zone. You're not gonna win. It's between good and evil. It's between good and bad. It's between love and hate. It's between peace and drama. When you with the narcissist, it's nothing ever going to end well. Is if you love the narcissist, they gonna hate your motherfucking ass for loving them. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn your post notifications on. You gotta turn your post notifications on for Amazon in general, and then turn your post notifications on for me. I appreciate y'all being here, kicking with me. I want to shout out my mods, my big strong men, Dex and Scotty. Thank y'all for supporting me. Thank you for my subbies, my new subbies, my old subbies, returning subbies, the ones that watch me on the big screen, laptop, Androids, iPhones.